Hi everybody, welcome all soccer fans, indoor soccer fans alike. Credit Union of Texas Event Center. As the Dallas Sidekicks welcome the visiting Baltimore Blast. Welcome back to the booth, Matt Horton. Matt, pleasure to have you back in here with us, buddy, after 4 or 5 seasons with the Sidekicks. Welcome back, my man.
Man, it's so glad to be back again, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be here tonight. What an awesome game against the 3-4 Dallas Sidekicks, the 3-1 Baltimore Blast. 2 second-place teams. Baltimore second place in the Eastern Division, and of course your Dallas Sidekicks second place in the Western Division.
Yeah, it's going to be a great contest. My first game back for the new year, I was in Costa Rica. Pura Vida to all my Costa Rican fans. But it's great to be back. It's a good atmosphere here. Baltimore brings a wealth of experience. It's a storied franchise. I mean, you got 40 years existence in one franchise.
It's retro night, right? So we've got all kinds of different Sidekicks players here tonight. Really excited to see who all can stop by. Maybe we'll have some folks at halftime. I don't know. What do you think?
Absolutely. We saw some Cleveland Force uniforms in the stands. We got Sidekicks uniforms from decades back. So it's going to be an absolute tremendous evening, and we can't wait to get this off. It's an important game, by the way. Sidekicks won 3 in a row, lost last week, unfortunately. They get back on track. And the Blast have not lost since their opening day loss.
Yeah, and you know, they had 3 games in December, Ed, that were canceled. So, you know, it's interesting to see a little bit of 3 games to miss. That's a lot of games in all the month of December. Coming back from that, you're kind of saying, all right, they're going to get back into a rhythm. They're going to get into a cadence on the field. I don't know. We're going to find out tonight. Unfortunately,
we have to pass on some unfortunate news. The Dallas Sidekicks organization, the Baltimore Blast organization, the entire MASL family sends our condolences out to Coach Bascombe, who had a tragic death in the family. He's not here tonight. We wish him and his family the very best. Our prayers to his family. Coach Neto steps in for his place, and it's a big task for Coach Neto.
Yeah, it really is. And very sad news for Coach Bascombe and the family. Thoughts and prayers for him as well, and the whole Baltimore organization. I'm sure they're all wrapping their loving arms around him, and we're going to miss him tonight. Definitely send our thoughts and prayers to him.
I'm pretty sure, though, that with the Blast, with such an experienced group of young men, whether it's Neto or Bascombe behind the bench, they're going to come to play. So it'll be a tale of 2 teams who are both second place in their divisions, and we are just about ready to get rocking and rolling here, everybody.
Yeah, we got a couple of guys that I want to keep an eye on tonight, Eddie. Do you mind if I talk about them real quick?
Absolutely, Matt.
All right. One guy is rookie forward for the Dallas Sidekicks, number 15, Luis Cebollas Morales. He leads his team with 8 goals, 11 points, 4th in the league with goals, and then he comes in tied for 3rd in the MASL with 2 power play goals as well. On the Baltimore side, forward number 8, Lucas Roque. This is in his 6th season in the Blast from Sao Paulo, Brazil. He leads his team with 8 goals and also has 3 assists and 11 points. Also a great man on the power play. And
we are off and running here in the first period as Sidekicks keep possession of the ball. Capelli, the officials for today's match, are brought to you by Capelli. Capelli is the official uniform sponsor of the MASL game officials. Today's officials are off-field official Thomas Caliendo, fourth official Stephen Barthelemy, assistant referee Lorenzo Hernandez. Our referees Arturo Ibarra, and our senior referee is Shane Butler.
I'm struggling to hear myself in my pants, fellas.
Quintana into Morales. See how, Matt, here's an interesting observation. Yeah. The home field for the Blast at ECU Arena is one of the smallest in the league, whereas the Sidekicks here play at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas, one of the largest. So fitness may be an issue later on in this game when you have such long distances in your shifts, et cetera.
Absolutely. It's certainly something to watch. And, you know, we watched that Kansas City Comets team. They pressured the entire game, all 4 quarters. Really fit team. Let's see how Baltimore weighs against that Kansas City Comets.
Mike Jones on the shot. Save. And we have our first foul of the game here. Opportunity for the Sidekicks for a set piece. Deep, deep.
And that foul's on Lucas Roque.
Venzel has been really strong in the nets. D'Souza. Shot. Off the boards. Ortiz maintains control. Into D'Souza in the corner. Dallas brings a lot of firepower here, and D'Souza right away gets a quick change. Sidekicks in their retro uniforms. I love it, Matt.
And here's the youngster Ortiz has done a great job, David Ortiz. 14 penalty minutes, leads the MASL.
Unfortunately, some of those are of the misconduct variety, and I think he's a young man with a great future, just a little bit more discipline, and his career will take off.
He does have 5 points.
Donatelli in the corner. Looks like Ferdinand's going to post it really high against Quintana.
Yeah, Max Ferdinand, what a player he is. 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points.
Teams filling each other out. New keeper rule. Back to the goalkeeper, to his feet. Once he plays the ball from his feet, he cannot get it back. Off the boards. That's a bit of an issue right there. A little surprised me. Shot. Blocked by Lovegrove. I expect Jamie to bring his A game today as well, too. His family's here from out of town. Had a chance to walk on the field with his daughter. From experience, Matt, it's a great feeling when you have your child, your son, your daughter to walk on the field for you for introductions. Yeah, absolutely. He's got 4 goals and 1 assist and 3 goals with the Dallas Sidekicks. Came over from the San Diego Sockers, of course, so doing a stint again with the Dallas Sidekicks. Michaud on the ball. Roque is a player we have to be careful for the Blast. He is also a great goal scorer. And here's High. Good defense there. Morales one-on-one here. Morales pulls it back, smart play, start again. Quintana wants the ball on this far side over here. Lee one-on-one. Brendan Lee one-on-one, shot, a block. Well played there by the Baltimore defense, and a foul by Quintana. Quintana with the elbow to the neck. It was only one elbow. That's an easy one to call. The captain there, who's also a fellow South Garland High School alumni. Uh-oh. And here's the foul. Jones. Not hard at all to see. Wow, a big foul by Jack Shearer there. And there's a replay. Uh-oh. Jones with a quick giveaway off the set piece there. Brendan Lee sporting the new haircut, by the way. The aerodynamic look going on today with him. Pony up, Brendan Lee, SMU Mustang. Absolutely, pony up. my alma mater.
Oh, mine too.
How about that?
Look at that. A couple of ponies, man, up in the booth.
I think my class might be a bit older than your class, though, Matt.
Maybe just a tad. Just a tad.
Another foul. Another foul by Josh Hughes.
Josh Hughes, yes. I think we're going to see some rubbing paint out here. I think you got some big boys on the field out there.
Yeah, we do. We really do. It's a big game. Both teams play again on Sunday. Sidekicks are home for a 12:30 p.m. kickoff against the Milwaukee Wave. Another storied franchise in indoor soccer.
Rio Ramirez mistimed pass there.
10 minutes remaining in the first quarter, excuse me. It's still 0-0. Scoreless endeavor right now. Roque on the ball. Mendez makes his first appearance on the Sidekicks. Another young player that's really got some great technique. Steal by Peter. Peter's by himself.
Good defensive play by Gus, but unfortunately lost the ball there. Wish he could have gotten it out and made a pass.
Roque and Quintan's going to be a matchup all night long here in the corner.
Yeah, I see him down there battling.
Cody Ellis, a little bit of pressure here. And again, Cody brings a lot of experience, just reads the game so well. You know, Matt, you really can't buy experience in a pharmacy, and getting Cody Ellis to join the franchise a few weeks ago has paid big dividends.
Great player, has a cannon for a shot, too. A lot of people don't realize he's a heck of a shooter. A real asset on the power play.
Donatelli. Now we have Max Ferdinand. Looks like him and Roque are going to take turns posting up.
Diesel does well to recover that ball back.
Gamboa, this week's player of the week, defensive player of the week.
5.68 goals against average, 71% saves, and leads the league with 88 saves. What a great player he is.
Great. I hate to have my keeper lead the league in saves, though, to be honest with you. But it's good to have a fantastic skills.
Wow.
Morales.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, there's some
Cebollas. The nickname is Cebollas, which is onions, for those that don't speak Spanish, because a former coach said that he was making the defense cry in a game in a tournament in Tyler. So he said, man, that's my nickname. It's been that way for a long time. So it's Luis Cebollas Morales.
No matter how you spell it or how you peel it, it's got some serious skill.
He's such an impressive player.
It's an easy pace right now, Matt. Both teams are just kind of seeing what everybody has. Roque shot! Oh, just off the back post. That's how quick Roque can get turned and just fire in there. That's why he's leading his team. And shot wide by Donatelli. Laura Sadler, our Southern reporter. Laura, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, we know it was a tough loss last week for Dallas as they were without several players because they were either sick or injured. The Sidekicks are welcoming back Cody Ellis and their leading scorer, Luis Morales. Morales told me it was painful watching his teammates play without him while at home sick, but he says he feels well rested and will be operating at 100%. It's also worth noting Cameron Brown will not be playing today because of his coaching obligations.
And
Thank you, Laura.
Really going to miss Cameron Brown's 5 assists, leads the team. He's come in and make a huge difference here as he's joined them the last couple games.
Yeah, Cameron was one of those 4 additions that the Sidekicks made 2 weeks ago with Lovegrove, Ellis, and Rio, and all 4 have paid big dividends for General Manager Jesse Lama. So kudos to Jesse for bringing those in. And on command, Rio, off the boards. De Souza just missed a follow-up. Brunzella with the save.
Rio Ramirez, young player, played his rookie season with the Mesquite Outlaws, played last season outdoor with North Texas Soccer Club. Really an incredibly great young player.
Shearer is now posting up in the corner along with Donatelli. This is where we're going to have experience from Quintana and Mike Jones. If we hurry, we can get 2-on-1 here.
Good defense there by the Baltimore Blast, blocking out and recovering that ball.
Gamboa easily collects this one. Flight, the official match ball of the MASL, is designed and produced by Flight. Flight works closely with professionals and experts at the MASL to ensure the ideal standards for indoor soccer. From training to game day, Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight, challenge everything.
And Cameron Brown gave me some insight on the ball. He said, Matt, it's a little bit heavier than last season's balls. He said he's gotten used to it, but it definitely is an adjustment for some of the players to get used to the heavier ball.
It's almost a futsal quality ball, Matt, and we did talk to several players over the last couple of weeks, and they all agree. They're getting used to it. It hurts like a dog when it strikes you. But that's why we keep blocks as a stat. Roque.
Oh, nice little spin move by Roque.
And a change. Really important from an indoor standpoint that we change with possession. I remember as a player, when a guy would get tired and change out the ball, you'd be screaming like crazy.
Cody Ellis didn't like the foul there.
Roque and Jones. Roque tries to spin off the boards. Gamboa. Gamboa, save off the line.
What a great play by David Ortiz, sliding in, Gamboa out of position. Beautiful job using that left foot. Let's see it here, off the wall, a ricochet, again another shot, maybe possibly a handball there.
Oscar Romero to the rescue there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, did it look like it hit off his left arm though?
From my vantage point, I couldn't quite tell.
Maybe.
Let's just keep it at that. And we'll be right back just after this messages.
Award-winning and delicious. When it's time to bring people together, nobody does it better. Romeo's Pizza connects.
Treat yourself to the finer things in life.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas. Alongside my broadcast partner, Matt Horton, I am Eddie Pushkarich. And 0-0 game so far, Matt, with 4:20 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, playing a little conservative, I think. You know, we've seen some good scoring opportunities for the Blast. Not so much on the Sidekicks side. Really need to get that offense going. But, man, some nice individual efforts. And I'll tell you, that David Ortiz slide just right before the break. What an impressive individual play there. And you had Rio Ramirez, you know, also in the right spot at the right time.
You know, it's team defense. It takes a village, right?
Indeed.
In this case, 6 of them. 6 on the field at one time. I'm sure Gamboa will be the first one to congratulate both Ortiz and Romero for helping them out there. Goalkeeper distribution.
Varela couldn't quite catch up to that, could he? And there's the ball out of bounds.
Is that going to be, yeah, it's just out of bounds. I thought it was going to be, may have been a top of the arc there for a second. But
yeah, I think he was past the yellow line.
Yeah.
But Varela, he's a guy that's really impressed me. He's playing extremely well this season.
And consistent too, Matt.
Very
consistent.
Very consistent. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Here he is again.
Uses the boards into Morales. Such a great touch he has, Morales. His left foot should be registered somewhere.
You know, and he's strong on the ball. You see a lot of rookies in indoor when they come in, they get knocked off the ball. He's very strong on the ball. He doesn't get knocked off very often.
Varela again, Jones. Back to Varela. Morales wants the ball in the corner. One-on-one here, turns. Well done by Venzela to come out and cut off that potential pass there. Quintana. I like how Quintana moves off the ball tonight. He came to play. Touch, shot, block by Roque. On a defensive end, Roque did the job.
And good job there by the Sidekicks charging back, preventing that tear down the field.
De Sousa post up now. Another player to watch with great attacking ability. Felipe De Sousa.
Yeah, they call him Fufu because he's fluffy. He's got the fluffy head.
I'll let you call him Fufu. I'm gonna call him Felipe. Sir Felipe.
There's a foul by Nelson Santana. That's his first of the game.
Quick restart, Peter. Back to Rio, to Jones. Sidekicks are spreading out the blast defense right now, trying to create some passing lanes and some gaps. And Mike Jones in cube brings through a gap. Shot, save, Venzela.
Great attack there. Mike Jones will do that. You know, he just put his head down there and just made a run and took a shot. You love that when your defenders can take shots.
Created that gap, and off he went. Brilliant.
And Quintana unlucky there, that ball out of bounds.
2:33 left in the fourth quarter. Still a 0-0 scoreless tie here in Dallas. Again, both teams in second place in their conference. Vital game, Matt.
Absolutely, and you want to see the Sidekicks play all 4 quarters this time. They really led off in the fourth quarter against Kansas City. And a non-call there, surprised.
Yeah, against Ortiz too. I thought maybe he'd make an advantage here.
Mendez, the rookie.
The rookie with great skills. Foul, no foul called.
No foul.
It's okay, referee's letting them play a little bit. I like that, I respect that. Lovegrove, shot.
Lovegrove just a little off there, trying to help the goalie up.
Venzela quick off his line. Jamie will shoot the ball from everywhere, I guarantee you that.
He's like a British lynx, man. He's like a cat.
Gamboa with the save. Quick shot by Donatelli.
Very nice shot by Donatelli. It's deceptively quick.
Ellis with the steal. Lee slots it back post to Morales. Just deflected away. Blast very organized defensively.
Yeah, good poke away.
1 minute left in his first scoreless period here in Dallas. Baltimore and the Sidekicks. Jones gives the ball away. Morales. Oh, strength, Matt. I'd like to see that one again. I think Morales is a little bit robbed in that one.
I agree. I thought they were both going for the ball, but I tell you, Morales, he's strong on the ball. That's his thing. He just does not get knocked off the ball. You got to love that about this young player.
De Sousa, watch the double team here by the blast. Roque. So quick.
Yeah.
Such a quick player. Jamie Thomas is lurking here in his backside here. You need to watch out for his shot as well, too. Roque and Quintana eyeing each other, just feeling like two boxers. Gamboa collects again. Allows Dallas for a quick change, some of their players. Lovegrove looking for De Sousa in the corner. Quintana obliges. De Sousa heads across to Lovegrove. Varela pops it out. No foul called against Lovegrove there, Matt.
I'm very surprised. I thought Venzela got Lovegrove, clearly took him off his feet. Very, very surprised. And maybe...
Didn't call that one, he called the second one.
Yeah,
we may have made up for that first miss over there. Lovegrove on the ball here for a dangerous set piece opportunity. Watch out for the back post over here. Ortiz sneaking around the backside. Lovegrove on the ball. timeout for Dallas. 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, Jamie Lovegrove is so great at these set pieces. But man, I mean, that's an obvious to me. It's a card when you've got a player that's running after the ball. Venzela just jumped out of it and literally swept his foot and tripped him.
Especially right there in that very, very dangerous area, right in front of the goal, 3 yards away. Matt, here's a scenario for you. So it was 4 seconds ago. Would you pull your keeper and have an extra, 6 attacker here for 4 seconds for a set piece?
Do you go to Vegas often, Ed? What do you do, man? I don't know. It's a little early to me for the game to go for a 6 attacker because you get that random ball spit out and then you get the long shot.
With 4 seconds, I may take my chances at the roulette table. Yes.
All right, the gambler, Eddie the gambler.
Keep up with your Dallas Sidekicks by following us on social media on Facebook and Instagram at Go Sidekicks Official. Then don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Go Sidekicks. 4 seconds ago, first quarter, time for one more set piece opportunity. And you know what? Cody Ellis is sporting the 6 attacker jersey.
Ah, look at that,
Looks
boy.
like I'm going to Vegas with Coach Ricardino after the game.
Look at you. You called it, my man.
Why not, right?
Very impressive, very impressive. It's like you've played this game before or something.
A couple games underneath my belt. We'll keep that between us, though. Okay, see, we have Cook up our shoulders here. Shot! Oh, go! Go! Jamie Lovegrove for the Dallas Sidekicks. 2 seconds ago before the first quarter. How about those gambling odds there, Matt?
Oh, Jamie Lovegrove, man, he cashed in on that one. That's his 5th goal of the season, and that was just an absolute laser here on this set piece. Watch this ball, and it looked to me like Cody Ellis ran across, and he screened Venzela on that one. I'll tell you right now, beautiful job of Cody Ellis. That 6 attacker coming in, screening the goalie. Jamie Lovegrove, man, what a laser shot that was.
Situational awareness. Kudos to Coach Ricardino for taking a chance. 2 seconds ago, it has paid off. Donatello was like he's going to just fire one here into the corner. And he just kind of lays one softly, and they're going to take their 1-0 deficit into the second quarter. And we'll be right back with more second quarter action here.
Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve the economic challenges. Businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. Lead business back. At Comerica, we're providing millions in resources to help drive business to our communities. To find out how Comerica can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business.
Yourself to the finer things in life.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Texas Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas, alongside my sidekick, Matt Horn. I'm Eddie Pushkarich. Right away, Laura, you've got something for us right now, don't you?
David, coming off of last week's loss, in what areas did you guys fall short and look to improve on this week for tonight's game?
I mean, last game we would always win the ball, then lose it right back, and then win the ball and lose it right back. So we got to make sure we keep the ball, and use that to our advantage.
And then as you scouted Baltimore Blast this week, what will secure a win for you guys in this matchup?
For sure, they're a team that doesn't give up. You've seen the past 2-3 games, they've been down and somehow find a way to bounce back and win. So I think it's going to be a really good matchup because we usually start strong and usually finish slow, and they're the opposite. So it's going to be really good. So I think we just, like I said, keep the ball, go up early, and just keep them less than us. So.
All right, well, thank you for your time and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, you know, warm-ups are so vital, Matt. I mean, you've got to have, no matter what you do, you've got to properly prepare mentally and physically, you know, for every event, every game, every practice.
Yeah, David Ortiz, we mentioned earlier, 14 penalty minutes, first in the MASL, 11 fouls, ties for third in the MASL, but he's also got 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. Good young player, like what he's bringing to the table.
Yeah, we don't mind the a couple of penalty minutes here and there. Obviously, you want to get less and less of the misconduct, but we love the production output, that's for sure. Roque in the corner against Quintana again. We'll be saying that a lot tonight.
Yeah, they're clearly matching up Roque and Quintana tonight.
Just started the second quarter, 14:40 left. Dallas Sidekicks with a 1-0 lead. If you just joined us here against the Baltimore Blast. 2 storied franchises going at it today. Brendan Lee with a steal, 1-on-1 Lee shot! Save, Varela. Morales picked up the rebound. Back to Lee. Shot! Just over the bar. Good pressure by Dallas right now.
Beautiful sequence there. Brendan Lee, then Morales, and followed up by Piedra.
Blast get a quick change. Once again, I really think with the difference in field sizes, Baltimore has to be smart with their changes.
You wonder, sorry, Ed, you wonder if you're going to get winded here too, running as much as they are.
Well, I did talk to Coach Neto before the game, and it's not a concern so much as at least it has to be in the back of their mind, obviously. So
here's Felipe de Souza pushing off. That was easy to call. That's his first of the game.
Dos Santos on the ball. Back to Vanzella. Once he plays the ball with his feet, he cannot get it back to his feet unless it hits another Dallas Sidekicks player, or he goes beyond midfield. Gamboa collects, finds De Souza. Battle bite with Hughes.
You got to give one Gamboa credit there. He had hit De Souza in stride. He looked like Dak Prescott out there throwing that ball. Man, what a beautiful toss.
Brilliant. Michaud with the ball back again against Piedra. Post up. Ferdinand tried to find the shot back. Mendez. No foul called. No foul. Mendez is still down.
Yeah, Mendez definitely took a shot there. I think he probably got winded. He's up.
He is up.
But he's definitely walking ginger.
Uh-oh, we've got a blue card here.
And I think that's going to be on Rio Ramirez, is what it looked like at first. He was pulling his card, talking it over. Rio Ramirez, and I can't quite tell who the Blast player is that's down.
They were both got some high elbows. I'm not quite sure if he's singling out Rio.
Let's see the replay here, and that's number 17, Jamie Thomas. And
yeah, I don't know if it was an intentional elbow.
To me that looks inadvertent, Eddie. That looked inadvertent. I think they were both tussling. There's lots of hand fighting going on. See what they call it. They still have not made an official ruling.
Hopefully the referees are going to huddle together, come to a good decision without the ability of replay.
And there's a yellow card shown.
Definitely is a penalty. We'll get this sorted out here real quick.
Yeah, number 11, Tony Donatelli, is given quite the debate with the ref. He's pointing, and the referee, number 5, is pointing to the bench, and I think what he's saying is there's a technical misconduct on both teams. And what'll happen here is...
But I only see one door open right now,
I
Matt.
do, and there's Rio. So Rio is definitely
going to the box.
In the box. And
Capelli, the officials for today's match are brought to you by Capelli. Capelli is the official uniform sponsor of the MASL game officials. So on that note, today's officials are Thomas Caliendo, Stephen Bartelme, Lorenzo Hernandez, Arturo Ibarra, and Shane Butler. And we have us all sorted out now, Matt. It does, in fact, look like the Sidekicks will be a man down.
Yeah.
For 2 minutes.
I thought it was a yellow, though. Maybe I misread the card. I thought he showed a yellow, which typically you're going to see the technical.
Now, DeSouza's going to the box. Okay, it's a 5-minute major and a 2-minute penalty.
Okay, that's the yellow. There we go.
Yeah,
all right.
That makes sense. So we also so we have a 2-minute power play plus a 5-minute major. So DeSouza will come out in 2 minutes, but Rio must sit for his 5-minute major. So it'll be a power play for the Blast. 12:28 to go in the second period. Santana, shorthanded against the boards.
And the Blast are 38% on the power play, and the Sidekicks are 50% or 71% on the penalty kill. So Sidekicks do a very nice job of killing off penalties.
We'll need one here. Still 1-0, 12 minutes to go in the second period. Blast taking their time, setting up in the corner. Donatelli looks like he's a quarterback of the power play. Donatelli and Mello. Mello. Back to Roque. To Mello. Donatelli. Dallas in a box.
Mello has 8 points on the season, second on his team.
I like Dallas' box a little bit high like that. Gamboa collects an easy ball off the boards. Ortiz is the outlet person. Donatelli wins it and heads the ball right back to Vanzella. Well played by Donatelli. Now the Sidekicks go to a diamond formation. They're going back between a box and a diamond, Matt.
Yeah. Baltimore just being very patient, moving the ball.
Donatelli. Back to Mello. Shot off the boards. Quintana clears.
Good discipline by the Dallas Sidekicks there, staying. They didn't fall for that trap, going after that ball in the middle.
Watch out for Jamie Thomas here. He's posting up. He's finding these little gaps right here, right in the middle of that box. Roque tried to find him, blocked by Quintana. The pace of this power play, I think, suits the Sidekicks more than the Blast.
Yeah, I agree. Not very fast.
Shot by Donatelli, a block by Ortiz. DeSouza's out of the box. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. And just like that, the penalty was killed. I think Baltimore was really, maybe almost too patient. DeSouza, 1-against-1. DeSouza versus Santana, off the boards. Mello collects the ball, and Roque can start the attack again. 1-against-4. Calmly pulls it back, and now the Baltimore Blast can get their change.
Really nice job by the Dallas Sidekicks killing that penalty off. I really didn't see any opportunities, great opportunities for Baltimore at any time during that 2 minutes.
DeSantos was a player I was trying to refer to earlier. Matt, I apologize for getting his name wrong. Gamboa off the boards. Cleared by Lovegrove. DeSouza 2-on-1 if they hurry. Lovegrove 1-against-1 with Santana. 1-against-1, Lovegrove. And a foul. Foul by Santana.
Yeah, Lovegrove wants the card there. He's not going to get it, but he's pleading for it.
He is pleading, isn't he? Quick pass to Quintana. Dallas only has 4 on the field. Now they're 5. Ellis, Lovegrove. Ellis again. Dallas is calmly dissecting the Blast defense. Morales is the matchup Dallas wants. Morales, well done by Hughes. Morales gets the ball back and a double team. Good work by Morales, good work by Hughes. Also very good work by Mashad. Santana. And right now, Baltimore's got nobody deep in the attacking zone right now.
Yeah, they're being very conservative. And here we go. Here's Roque now down with Quintana again.
On cue, Roque. Dos Santos. No foul. There is a foul called now against Dos Santos. 8:40 left in the second period. Dow still nursing a 1-0 lead. Very tightly contested match here.
Here's Mike Jones.
Romero. That's out. It will lead to a dangerous set piece opportunity for the Baltimore Blast. I think Mike wished he had that one back.
Yeah.
Top of the arc. Dangerous set piece opportunity for the Blast. Let's see what they have set up here.
Yeah, mistake by the veteran there.
3 in the wall. These are where teams work on their set pieces in practice, Matt, constantly for these opportunities. Watch out, Donatelli. Donatelli, shot, block. Blocked by Varela that time. Roque again. Again, another double. Roque to the boards by himself. Back to Gamboa, clears his zone. Handball.
Oh. Yeah, it's finally called.
With a little bit of help from the bench there, from the Sidekicks bench.
Delayed. That's number 13, Jeremy Rayleigh, with the handball.
Got a little backspin caught in there. D'Souza is high this time. D'Souza, oh, punch away by Varela. Nicely on my ad. Ellis with the steal. Donatelli is deep in the zone, and Gamboa off the boards. Be careful.
Oh,
good.
My
for
goodness.
The Baltimore Blast. Just a unfortunate bounce off the glass. I believe it hit the back of Gamboa and goes into the goal.
Yeah, and we're going to see this here. Number 23, Jontas Mello. And just off, and Juan Gamboa just off his back heel. He knew it immediately, knew that hit in off of him.
We'll be right back with more of the second half right after this message.
Award-winning and delicious. When it's time to bring people together, nobody does it better. Romeo's Pizza connects.
Texas, where the Dallas Sidekicks are now tied with the Baltimore Blast 1-1. And we know Baltimore has a rich winning tradition. But Sidekicks coach Ricardinho said he took a different approach in preparing for this game. He said rather than scouting Blast players and what they do, he really wanted to focus on his team and their game plan. Now, despite the own goal, it seems to have paid off. And since Ricardinho has taken over, Dallas has a 3-1 winning record. Ed, back to you.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I have to agree with you want to focus on your strengths, fix your weaknesses as you approach every game. You can't do much about a deflection off the boards, off your heel as you dive to make a save. I don't think that could happen in 1,000 more attempts.
Yeah, Juan Gamboa just a little bit out of position there, and Melo's 6th goal on the season. That's a goal scorer's goal, though, right?
Yeah, you know what? That's what you get paid the big bucks for, to score. Eddie Pushkarich again back here with Matt Thornton as the Dallas Sidekicks are now tied with the Baltimore Blast 1-1, 7:13 left in the second period.
Jamie Thomas sails that ball out of play. It'll be a kick in.
Romero's up high now for the Sidekicks. Gamboa over the yellow line, tries to find Romero. Lovegrove with the ball in the corner, back to Romero. Lovegrove, Romero, crossover, shot off the post. Pedra, fantastic movement by the Sidekicks that time. Just couldn't find the finished product.
Gustavo Piedra just wide right, barely missing. Oh, but a beautiful play indeed.
We go from a blooper goal of the season to almost one of the great goals of the season. Welcome to MASL soccer, Matt.
Very, very pretty.
Drop ball. Pedra back to Gamboa. Over the yellow line if he can. And he does successfully into the corner to Romero. Holds it with Housley on it. Romero holds the ball. Off the boards, and Vanzella collects.
Well,
not a bad effort by Silva.
Yeah, Silva there, just a nice little pop in off the wall and gave a little bit of trouble to Vanzella.
Lovegrove is pressuring Vanzella. Hughes finds a space, starts the attack, excuse me. 6:10 left in the second period. 1-1 Dallas Sidekicks versus the Baltimore Blast. If you just joined us, big game as both teams are sitting in second place in their conference. Back to Gamboa, clears the zone. Dos Santos heads it back in. Donatelli beats, turns, save Gamboa. Okay, shot, and a block by Cody Ellis.
Great timing there. Cody Ellis waited, anticipated that block, and got it in there at the beautiful time.
Lovegrove, 2 against 1 if he hurries. Jones, shot, good! Good, 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 good! Dallas Sidekicks, and Mike Jones gives Dallas a 2-1 lead with 5:35 left in the second period.
And a beautiful counterattack. Jamie Lovegrove, Mike Jones, check this replay out. They're going right down the field, and Jamie Lovegrove collects. Calm across. Mike Jones one time, back of the net. Beautiful job. Mike Jones's first goal of the season.
Tell you what, that's very unselfish play by a goal scorer, Jamie. And Mike just 5 holes. 5 holes, Vanzella. Gives the Sidekicks a 2-1 lead with 5:35 left to go in the second period.
Those are 2 men that played a lot together over the years, both with the Mesquite Outlaws and the Dallas Sidekicks.
Shot! I think that was Brendan Lee who cleared that one out of the zone. Shot wide. Mashad fights with Brendan Lee, plays the ball back out again. It's a good shift by Mashad. Santana into the corner. Ferdinand fighting. Oh, goes across the goal mouth.
Ferdinand, really dangerous ball there. Baltimore couldn't get there.
And Dallas just clears the zone, but it's kept in. It's kept in again by Mashad. Dallas just really got lucky on that last one. Donatelli into Fernan. He's posting up. Donatelli, shot. Gamboa collects.
Well played by Brendan Lee. Did not fall for that turnaround at all. Slid over to his left and blocked it. Beautiful defensive play by Brendan Lee.
Pedra. Barella. De Silva back to Gamboa. Gets again over the yellow line. Give him some more space. Play the ball in the corner to Morales. Mashad has him. And a quick change, again with possession.
You see
Mendez
this
comes on.
Defensive pairing of Mike Jones, Cody Ellis. Love this defensive pairing. They've played together for so long, these two.
De Sousa giveaway. Ellis bailed him out. De Sousa, Mendez, left peg, step over, slots it over. De Sousa, well played again by Mashad. Ellis cleans it up, all the way back to Gamboa. Roque, just a little bit of pressure for him, and they should split him just like that right there. Just like you work on it in practice. You want to create a 3v2, 2v1 as much as you possibly can, odd man. Mike Jones, just like that, it's a 3v2 with the Sidekicks' favor. Slot to Mendez, cuts, Mendez.
Yeah, Mendez there needs to put it into the crease, put it in the post. 2 times I think he missed post opportunities there, Eddie.
Yeah, I like to see him maybe take somebody on and get a shot off.
Yep.
But once again, I like how the Sidekicks play and move, pass and move, pass and move, pass, move. It creates pass lanes for D'Souza. Shot and a block. Again, a block by Josh Hughes.
Yeah, Hughes is having a nice defensive game tonight.
2:42 left in the second period. It's a dangerous opportunity for the Sidekicks. Baltimore has a quick shift change and now gets a delay of game warning. What a bad shift change by Baltimore. Very lucky, and a hats off to Vanzella, who takes a delay of game to avoid Dallas with a quick free kick for a tap in. Jones.
Oh, just missed it. You know, he got that ball, and that ball took a bounce. He was not anticipating that on his left foot and just shot it a little bit high end.
Well, he's 50% on his shots to goal ratio, so we'll keep that up for right now. Baltimore really got lucky with that untimely shift change there. Coach Neto will not be pleased with that when he sees that film. Morales, I think Dallas has Baltimore on the back foot right now. And a foul against Morales.
Yeah, it's Mello going down. Melo's got that right elbow wrapped, it looks like. I don't know if that's a fashion statement or if that's out of necessity.
I will tell you from experience, it is a brutal game. Anybody tell you it's not a contact game? They haven't played this game at a high level.
Hockey with a soccer ball, right?
Let me tell you, buddy. You sleep well at night after you play indoor soccer games. Dos Santos. Again, Santana is fronting the defender and wins the ball by fronting him. Ferdinand did a nice job of winning it back.
Ferdinand, man from Haiti. Longtime veteran.
Again, Donatelli. Roque, one against one. Rote cuts inside. Good cover there by Jamie Lovegrove. You love to see attacking players work on the defensive side.
Yeah, Jamie Lovegrove, he just does it all well. He shoots, he plays on the power play, penalty kills.
And he heads the ball back to Gamboa on cue. Good shift by Lovegrove that time. 1:15 left in the second period. Dallas still nursing a 2-1 lead. And Gamboa inadvertently throws the ball out of bounds. It will create yet another set piece opportunity at the top of the arc.
Yeah, Juan Gamboa disgusted with himself right now.
Unlike him, he's very careful with his distribution.
Very much so.
Mello on the ball. Watch out for Donatelli's quick shot here. He's got a lethal right foot. Donatelli rifled over the boards.
Yeah, wasted opportunity there. I thought he could have taken a touch too.
Yeah, that was Roque, uncharacteristic of him. Roque's got 11 points with 8 goals and 3 assists. He's usually pretty consistent with his finishing opportunities.
Yeah, Roque averages 2.8 points per game. Tied for 3rd in the MASL.
Last minute, Matt, last minute in the second period. Off the boards, Pedro cuts inside. Santana well defended. It's a great ball off the boards there by Romero. Rio has the ball and moves. Pedro once again with the ball. Jones is hot. Oh, foul outside the play. Referee did see it, and a blue card against Mashad, who took down Romero. Didn't need to do that.
No, did not need to do it, and I'll tell you, the Dallas Sidekicks are loving it with 42.8 seconds left. Going to go on with an extra man. What a great opportunity, and here you see clear trip. Ball was nowhere near.
And Dos Santos just touched the ball. That should be another delay of game. The referee let him do that and got away with it. They've been calling that all season long. I'm surprised that the referee let Dos Santos get away with that. Lovegrove on the ball. 5-on-4. 42 seconds ago. Dangerous set piece opportunity. Ellis screening the goalkeeper. Led to her first goal. Passes off. Shot. Good! Go, 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 go! Dallas Sidekicks! I believe D'Souza gets a final touch on a great set piece from Lovegrove to Morales to D'Souza, leads to a 3-1 Dallas Sidekicks lead.
Here it is, and Jamie Lovegrove just so calm, cool, collected across to Luis, and there it is, D'Souza tapping it in for his third goal. He has now 4 points on the season, and it's great to see D'Souza scoring again. The man that led them last season with 17 goals, and he's getting on the board. You gotta love it.
Definitely D'Souza's goal.
Yep.
Definitely a team goal. Definitely a set-piece opportunity. 39 seconds ago, and that was a costly power play that the Blast gave there right before halftime.
Yeah, a huge mistake there by Baltimore.
Again, Baltimore does not have someone deep. Santos is the highest man, and he's over by the midfield strike. Ball over the top. Romero heads out of bounds. 16.1 seconds left. Entertaining first half. Only 4 goals, but lots of chances on both sides, Matt.
Yeah, Luis Morales there getting his 4th assist now with 12 points, moves him into 3rd in the MASL, tied for 3rd.
Stick around for a halftime guest. We have Kylie Couch, a former Dallas Sidekicks legend, that will join us at halftime for a little shop talk about indoor soccer.
Oh, the ankle breaker.
Venzella getting really high. Last 5 seconds, a shot by Venzella, block by Romero, and that will do it.
What an exciting first half, Ed. I'll tell you what, man, we could have asked for a better game here. At Retro Night, the Dallas Sidekicks, Baltimore Blast, 3-1. Man, what a fun game.
What an absolute brilliant game. We are going to be back here with a halftime opportunities here right after these messages.
Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve the economic challenges. Businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. Lead business back. At Comerica, we're providing millions in resources to help drive business to our communities. To find out how Comerica can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas. We are visiting here with Matt Thornton right next to me. Matt, it's been a long time to have you back in the booth.
Hey.
Welcome back, my man. How's everything going?
Man, it's fun. I think we make a good team, my friend.
It's been an action-packed first half, and I think we've got more action coming. So we're waiting for Kyle to join us in a little bit. But first half, again, 3-1. I will say once again, I hate to make a long point about this, but I really think the length of the field is affecting Baltimore right now.
Yeah, I think so too. And, you know, the scoring summary right now, you had Jamie Lovegrove in the first, Jontas Mello in the second, and I think Laura's got something for us.
Laura, what do you have for us right now?
I'm here with Jamie. You guys are showing a great response against this great Baltimore Blast team. After last week's loss, what led to the drastic change?
We spoke about it all week, and we really think it was our mistakes that led to the reason why we lost the game last week. We finished those, we executed those, and we're doing really well in front of goal right now. Obviously, the biggest addition to welcome back this week is Luis. We feel like we can win games with Luis in our team. You know, he's a great target, and we made some changes. Oscar Romero is now playing target tonight, and we got legs, and we're giving ourselves every opportunity to finish this second half and take care of the win.
A great first half, but still a lot of soccer left to play. As a veteran, what do you tell your young teammates and how to finish games?
Listen, we can constantly speak about moments in the game, but we got, like you say, we got a young team, but we got a hell of a young team. The boys know what they're doing. We have belief in them. Yeah, we can talk about what we need to do, but sometimes actions speak louder than words. As long as we continue doing what we're doing, we think we have a chance of winning the game.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you very much.
Let's take it back to the booth.
We're going to have Kylie Couch join us, but it is retro night, and Kylie Couch, along with some legends down there, Gordon Jago, Randy Phillips, others, looks like Mike Powers, are getting some recognition down there tonight. So, Matt, it's like it's me and you. So, first half thoughts so far, buddy?
Yeah, first half, what a great opportunity here from the Dallas Sidekicks. Jumped out on top of the Baltimore Blast. Jamie Lovegrove kicked it off. Then Mike Jones and Felipe D'Souza again there at the last, right before the half. And then Jonas Mello in the second for the Baltimore Blast. Shots, I'm surprised here. Baltimore's actually shots 8 to Dallas 6. Kind of surprised because it felt like Dallas had more shots on goal than that.
It's odd too, because outside of an absolutely inexplicable bounce, it could be 3-0. And I think the whole thing started off right with Coach Ricardinho taking a shot there with 4 seconds to go, has a set piece opportunity in the attacking third, pulls a keeper, puts a jersey on Cody Ellis for the 6th attacker. It pays off dividends, 1-0, and it sets a tone. And I just don't think Baltimore has really recovered from that right now.
Yeah, I agree. And they, they just looked kind of back on their heels the whole game. Not a lot of great scoring opportunities. Dallas Sidekicks been very, very good on defense.
That and that last goal was just how you drop in training. You know what I'm saying? You get a little ticky-tacky with Lovegrove to Morales to D'Souza, back post tap in, and you're making money at the back post. Guys like Artie Kramer, Kia. I mean, you've got some legends that just, speaking of legends, I got to tell you, we're talking about the Baltimore Blast here. And I mean, back in the heyday, you're looking at guys like the Pizza Man, Stan Semenkovich, Mike Stankovich.
Yeah.
I mean, Kenny Cooper, Davey McWilliams, Bruce Savage, Doug Neely, Franklin McIntosh. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. It's a 40-year franchise. They've got 10 championships.
Well, didn't Sagu play there too for a little bit, right?
Well,
I think his number might be retired, if I recall.
He is. He's in the Hall of Fame up there as well too. And it's just it's a great place for indoor soccer. Hasn't for some time. If I'm not mistaken, they had the same ownership they've had the entire time. The Hale family.
That's
so
really impressive. Really impressive.
Really
10 championships is just incredible.
We'll be right back with more halftime activities right after this.
Award-winning and delicious. When it's time to bring people together, nobody does it better. Romeo's Pizza connects.
Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve the economic challenges. Businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. Lead business back. At Comerica, we're providing millions in resources to help drive business to our communities. To find out how Comerica can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business.
Award-winning and delicious. When it's time to bring people together, nobody does it better. Romeo's Pizza connects.
Welcome back, everybody, once again to the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas. I'm Eddie Pushkarich, along with my sidekick tonight, Matt Thornton. And 3-1 Sidekicks lead. We're actually listening and watching a little bit of a tribute here to some of the old Dallas Sidekicks legends, which are numerous and many. and all the accolades are well deserved, man.
Well, and you know, I know you did a little bit of a stint here with the Sidekicks. I'm curious myself, being in the booth with you for the first time, tonight. Tell us about your career. What did you do with the Sidekicks?
Well, with the Sidekicks, I didn't do much with them. It's a little bit of a funny story. I tried out for them back in the early 80s, so now I'm aging myself, and unsuccessfully. But my career lasted 19 years,
nice.
13 of it indoor. I came back and played for the Dallas Burn.
Wow.
And then as I was coaching for the Dallas Burn, I trained with the Sidekicks. I helped Tattoo out, and Mike Powers a little bit as an assistant coach for a while. Trained for a little bit with these guys as well too, but they're just it's a class act.
Yeah.
It's a class franchise, you know. So it's been a dominant faculty here in North Texas soccer for generations.
Well, in the younger generations, they may not realize that the 4 championships that the Sidekicks have, at one point in time, the Sidekicks had the most championships of any pro team in Dallas. And, you know, a lot of people are going to talk about a game, I think, that's happening on Sunday, right, with that crosstown team that we all love, the Dallas Cowboys, which, by the way, I'm sporting that blue Dallas Cowboys jacket tonight.
Go Boys.
But that's right, go Cowboys. But, you know,
which, by the way, we moved our Dallas Sidekicks game to 12:30.
That's right.
12:30, everybody, so you can still go and watch the Sidekicks game, come to the arena, and then be home in time and watch the Cowboys kick off against the 49ers.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You got my Sunday is booked.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So they're now recognizing Jim Tolbert, who's a former GM, very good friend of mine as well too. And it's just great to see some of these guys get recognition. You know, the soccer players, we never made the big contracts the NFL guys or the baseball players, even the hockey players make. But you know, a lot of these guys give back in the community. They coach, you know, local youth teams. They're coaching high schools. I mean, it's just you're sewn into the fabric of the soccer community here, and it's such a tight soccer community.
Yeah, and I mean, I could tell you personally, the first pro player I ever met was Tattoo, and I'll never forget it. First time, there's Kylie Couch.
Kylie Couch right there.
The man from Oregon, the ankle breaker, as they called him.
Now we know where our halftime guest is.
I know, right? There he is, down on the field. But I met Tattoo as a very young man, a young boy actually, and I'll never forget it because he got down on one knee and he told me about had a soccer ball that had all the World Cup countries on it, and he told me about Brazil, and he told me about the country, and he signed Brazil for me because that's where he was from.
And there's a legend, Gordon Jago, right
Gordon
there.
Jago, the legend, absolutely. And you know, it made such an impact on me. I just was immediate. I was a Sidekicks fan from then on.
Tattoo is a lot like Dirk Nowitzki to the Mavericks. You know, he's an icon. He still coached in the area. He and I play in the same men's team, oddly enough. And you know, his actual name is Antonio. Everybody calls him Tony, but he's known and will be forever known as Tattoo. I mean, he single-handedly, you know, brought them to great successes here in the spotlight here in Dallas.
That's right. And Gordon Jago, boy, you got to say all the many years that he and Norm Hitzges did the broadcast.
There's Randy Phillips, legendary goalkeeper there, also a fabric in the community.
And Gordon Jago and Norm Hitzges together. You had Gordon doing color, Norm Hitzges, the Hall of Famer, play-by-play. And I mean, I actually came in and did a game with Norm. And we're going to listen to Gordon here.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Emotional Gordon Jago.
Brilliant. He's just a class act involved in the Dallas Cup for a couple of decades as well too. He's such a vital part, and he's a fantastic coach. He's a better man.
Oh, just a great human being.
He's just a phenomenal man. I'm honored to call him my friend.
So classy, kind, just one of the kindest gentlemen on the planet. Done so much for soccer here in North Texas. And you know how much he cares, getting choked up there a little bit in his speech.
I love Gordon. He's just phenomenal.
That's right.
Speaking of the Dallas Cup, we have the Dallas Cup again coming up this April, which, you know, is an iconic event every year. We have teams that come all around the world that come and just make Dallas their home for a week. It's a week of soccer and international flavor at its finest.
I was very fortunate to play once in the Dallas Cup for the Genesis Soccer Club.
Oh, Genesis.
Back in the day.
Now you're aging yourself, my friend. Now you're aging yourself.
That's right. I was a club soccer man myself. I wasn't as good as you, of course, or any of the men on the field, but I really loved the sport. Really loved it.
You know, soccer is just it's because the soccer players are making, you know, the salaries that we make and stuff like that. We're on the same level as our fans.
Yeah.
You know, there's not these arrogant, get away from me, I'm above you type of attitudes here. I mean, we're a part of the community, you know. So it's really, really special to be part of this soccer organization.
And we're going to see some highlights here coming up. We're going to see all these highlights from that first half. Some exciting 3-1 game here at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas. And here's Mike Jones facing up. Good defensive play there.
That's a save by Romero off the line.
Nice. Rio. And here's Mike Jones with the shot. Oh, and the block. And another Ferdinand, so deadly with his back to the goal. And a nice save by Juan Gamboa. Distribution there. And Jamie Lovegrove with a set piece and the laser shot. Just beautiful with Cody Ellis screening. And Tony Romo in the booth with me forecasted that sixth attacker there. It was a brilliant call by Ed Buscarich. And the unfortunate ball, oh, and the bounce off the back heel, Juan Gamboa.
You can't do that again if you tried.
And another good save by Juan Gamboa, diving to his left. And here is the Jamie Lovegrove shot across, and Mike Jones back in the net, one-timer. Beautiful assist there by Jamie Lovegrove, very patient. And Lovegrove again across, and the Felipe de Souza one-timer. Great, great, great first half of scoring for the Dallas Sidekicks.
And that brings us to a 3-1 lead for the Dallas Sidekicks as we enter the third period. And expect some fireworks. I would imagine that Coach Neto had a few choice words about his team and the bad shift they had there towards the end that almost led to a quick restart. So I expect Baltimore and their experience and their quality to really bring their A game here in the third period. So look for a high wave of pressure coming on here.
Yeah, and the mistake, too, to create the power play for the Dallas Sidekicks on that Felipe de Souza goal right at the end, just padding that lead. You know that's got to just absolutely frustrate a head coach. Just a simple, like, kind of a dumb mistake. Nowhere near the ball and just the trip. Easy call for the referee.
Tune in January 16th, which is this Sunday, when your Dallas Sidekicks take on the Milwaukee Wave for more MASL action. Kickoff is at 12:30. Again, 12:30 p.m. Central. Come watch a game, then go home and watch the Cowboys afterwards.
That's what I'm doing for sure. And the Dallas Sidekicks, you got to love that President Jesse Yamas made that decision to move the game. I mean, not many teams would flex, pro teams would flex to accommodate another pro team. I think that's pretty classy by the Dallas Sidekicks organization.
I definitely agree. I'm sure the Sidekicks players want to watch a Cowboy game as well, too. Hopefully one day the Cowboys will come watch the Sidekicks play, right?
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. We've had some Dallas Cowboys players in the arena here in the past years, so maybe we'll see some guys over here. Not Sunday. I don't think it's going to happen on Sunday. I don't think so. But maybe in future games.
Even though I go to Vegas, I don't think that I'm going to bet on that one, by the way, buddy.
No, absolutely not. I'll tell you, 49ers, Cowboys, it's going to be a fun game to watch for sure.
And we are off. Third period action here. Again, if you just joined us, the Sidekicks are winning 3-1 against the visiting Baltimore Blast. It's been a very, very entertaining first half. Gamboa over the yellow line, right away into the corner to Quintana. Again, Gamboa plays the ball out of bounds.
Thankfully, across the yellow line this time.
Thankfully, to avoid that set piece at the top of the arc.
Yeah.
You'll get a good idea of now how Baltimore's halftime chat was as they start this part of the third quarter. Ferdinand deep against Jones in the corner. Controls the ball, holds Jones off. Lays off Donatelli, off the boards. Ferdinand just over the boards.
What a nice play by Ferdinand there. He just laid it off, ran a Q route all the way around and got a shot on goal. Man, just showing his veteran prowess.
I tell you what, Donatelli is the link. He starts everything up right here. Again, Ferdinand holds it up, turns, shot, Blocked by Mike Jones. Mike starts the attack right away. Morales, top of the D. And a foul by Jones.
Mike Jones turns into a linebacker there at the end of it.
Well defended by Jamie Thomas. Sorry, Matt.
That's all right. You got to love that block, though. Again, I mentioned at the top of the game, 12 blocks is tied for first in the MASL for Mike Jones. You know, with a couple blocks tonight, he's got to be moved even further ahead in that first place.
I think right now the Sidekicks have to really kind of weather the storm they're going to be seeing here for the next 5 to 10 minutes here. Mashad get that unfortunate penalty there that costs that power play wants to make up for his mistake. I'm guaranteeing you that. Santana. Roque and Mashad are posting up deep. Roque with the ball. Watch the boards here. Backside Hughes comes. Off the boards. Gamboa collects.
Good job there by the Dallas Sidekicks, just blocking out, allowing Juan Gamboa to make the stop. Varela here. Nice little toe tap to himself.
Again, Mashad to the rescue there. Baltimore's got a little more kip in their step right now, buddy.
Yeah. They look like they got a pep.
Ferdinand now, a little bit of physical mismatch with Brendan Lee here. See if Baltimore can recognize that, and they do. Ferdinand lays it off, shot, good, 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 and just like that, Baltimore gets that much needed goal to bring it to 3-2.
Beautiful job there by Jeremy Ray Lee. That's his first goal on the season, and look at this setup, man, it's just absolutely brilliant. You got Ferdinand playing back to goal, a little heel tap, and there's Ray Lee, one-timer, back of the net, and the Dallas Sidekicks defense just couldn't catch up. Beautiful little job there by the Baltimore Blast.
I don't think Ricardinho was going to be happy with Brendan Lee trying to match up with Ferdinand there.
Yeah,
a little bit of mismatch.
Yeah, he just kind of let it.
3-on-2, they hurry. Donatelli with the ball. Toe poke. Roque hits it over.
Yeah, boy, that's just a beautiful setup there. Ferdinand, my goodness.
Just holds it up nicely, lays it off, and a little tap home. Just like that, it's 3-2. 12 minutes left to go in the third period, and it is a brand new game.
6 assists on the season for Ferdinand, and that moves him up above. He was tied for 5th in the MASL.
Well, the one thing you wanted to have here, Baltimore, is that early goal. Only you didn't want to have here, Dallas, is the early goal.
Lots of time left to play. Can't blink in indoor soccer.
Baltimore's got a lot more movement off the ball. Now they play the ball and they move now. And a foul. I think Neto did kind of give these boys a bit of a tongue lashing at halftime, maybe, if you will.
Yeah, that's Piedra with his first of the game.
Once again, if you just joined us, our condolences are out to Coach Bascombe, who is missing due to a death in the family. We wish him and his family all the best. Send prayers to him. Coach Neto is standing in his place, and has got the Baltimore Blast back in this game. Off the boards, Ferdinand fighting together. Ferdinand, shot, save Gamboa. Santana almost put Gamboa and the ball into the goal.
And boy, that ball just ping-ponging around and fell right into Juan Gamboa's arms. But again, Baltimore applying pressure here, really getting some awesome scoring opportunities.
Common denominator here is Ferdinand as well, too.
Yeah, Ferdinand's really stepped up.
Morales cuts inside. Morales, shot! Oh, just laces it over the boards, but that's what he wants. He wants to come inside to his lethal left foot, take that shot, and just mistimed it. Laura, what do you have for us right now?
I recapped the first half with Sidekicks coach Ricardinho. He was thrilled with netting 3 goals, but was more pleased with his defense. Even when they turned the ball over, he liked how his team tracked back and transitioned quickly. Now going into the second half, Ricardinho said he wanted to limit those turnovers and focus on keeping possession in order to keep the ball away from Baltimore.
Thank you, Laura.
A good tracking back by Rio Ramirez, and there's a shot to the face.
They did call it.
Okay, it was called. I was like, goodness gracious.
I thought maybe it would have been a blue card there as well, too.
I did, too. Anytime there's contact to the face or head, there was supposed to be.
Definitely a high contact with that one. Jones into the corner to Romero. Romero off the boards. Varela easily collects that one. 10-13 left in the third quarter. Dallas Sidekicks 3, the Baltimore Blast 2. Again, Ferdinand with Santana, much better matchup this time.
And there's a foul on Christian Quintana. And that Quintana, I agree, is a much better defensive matchup on Ferdinand.
Yeah, he won't turn him like he did Lee a minute ago.
No, for sure.
Ferdinand again turns, but Quintana is too strong for that. Wins the ball right on cue, Matt.
And there he is, that physical play.
And he starts the attack, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Mendez, again with that lethal left foot he's got. He's quick. Touch, Mendez.
And it was a nice stop by Romero there. A little back heel back to Mendez. Just couldn't quite connect on the pass.
And a foul by Brendan Lee.
Yeah, they're going to get
and a
Brendan
quick
Lee.
change.
Yeah, Brendan Lee, SMU Mustang.
Former player of mine, by the way, too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, played his rookie season for the Mesquite Outlaws. Did a really nice job over there. He's fast.
In spite of him playing for me, he's trying to be a good player. Roque against Jones now posting up.
Vanzella all the way out of his box.
Varela surveys his options, loses the ball. Roque collects it, slots it over. Gamboa collects it.
My
Should be a foul there and a blue card. Thomas.
No doubt about it.
Jones comes to protection of his goalkeeper, as he should.
Yeah.
Referees get in between.
Yeah, Jamie Thomas, that's just inexcusable. Absolutely flew in foot first on Juan Gamboa, who's already outstretched. And Juan Gamboa is down and holding that knee, and you really hope that he's okay.
Yeah, that was a bit uncalled for right there. So
and he's in pain. And here's the replay. And you can see the ball. Gamboa gets it.
He did knee against knee there.
Yeah, it's the foot, the slide in. You can't slide foot first into the goalie. I don't care if the ball is there or not, you just can't do it. It's a dangerous play, and that's why he got the blue card.
I do like how Mike Jones came to his keeper's defense there right away. You want to have that team unity, that team fight for each other. It gives Dallas a power play opportunity.
You see head referee Ryan Sidget there on the explaining exactly why, because that was a foot, that was a sole of the foot up tackle, and it will always be called every time.
9 minutes to go in the third period. Sidekicks with a power play. Ellis Pedro on top quarterbacking. D'Souza right in the middle of that box. Baltimore's line is quite high. Morales promptly loses the ball. Let's see if Dallas can have this ball movement quick. That'll create some passing lanes, which will then create opportunities. Pedra, Ellis. Sousa's right in that box. If he gets to him, he can turn. Lovegrove. Ellis. Shot. A block by Hughes. Pedra. Line's getting deeper now towards Varela. Off the boards. D'Souza. Varela kicks it out. Morales fights for it in the corner. Nobody in the back post for Dallas, all two. You see if Lovegrove can stick around. Pedra. 51 seconds to go in this power play. Lovegrove. Ellis. Pedra. Pedra. Ellis. Pedra. Slide. Morales. Shot. Block. Good patience by the Sidekicks. 30 seconds to go in a power play. Pedra off the boards. Lovegrove. Good! Good! Again, Jamie Lovegrove for the Dallas Sidekicks. Now brings a score 4 for the Sidekicks and 2 for the Baltimore Blast.
Fantastic patience by the Dallas Sidekicks. Morales across here to Piedra, just shoots it across the goal. Lovegrove, one-timer with that left foot, upper left-hand corner. Impossible for the goalie to get. Lovegrove gets his 6th goal on the season. Man, he is just deadly with that shot. Look at that, oof.
What a laser beam, Matt.
Caught a little bit of the left post there, too. I just saw that. Man, he's such a great player. The man from Crowley, England.
Wow. Sidekicks needed that after Baltimore's frantic start there for the second half here in the third period. 7:35 left.
Whew. Lovegrove with 2nd goal tonight. And man, how about that pickup from the San Diego Sockers, paying dividends already, Eddie?
And he loves being back home playing from his family.
Yeah. We talked to Papa Lovegrove tonight. He's a proud dad, able to see him in person across from the pond.
There's something to be said about playing in front of your family.
Yeah.
You know, you sleep in your own bed. San Diego Soccer's a phenomenal franchise, but I play with Jamie as well, too, and he loves being back in Dallas. Loves being back in Dallas with his fiance, 2 young kids.
Yep. Jamie's a father of 2 now, and both are here in Dallas, so
I can tell you as a father as well. So let's be right back after these messages. More action here at Dallas Sidekicks versus the Blast. Welcome back, everybody, to the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas. I'm Eddie Pushkarich. Alongside me is the legend, Matt Thornton. We welcome Matt back into the broadcast booth where he spent 5 seasons for the Sidekicks. And, Matt, I got to tell you, it's a great pleasure and a joy working with you, buddy.
Man, it's been fun tonight working with you, too, Eddie. I tell you that your reputation precedes you as both a great man on the field and now in the booth off the field. Love it. And what a fun night tonight. 4-2, Sidekicks leading. Fans are getting into it.
Yeah, that was a huge goal after Baltimore's big push to start the third quarter, excuse me. Get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams. Make sure you are following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. 7:35 left in the third period. If you just joined us, what a great game you're walking into. 4-2 Sidekicks over the Baltimore Blast. Steal by Ortiz.
And that was Gustavo Piedra's 2nd assist on that Jamie Lovegrove score.
Again, Dallas punished Baltimore for a power play for another ill-taken penalty, I think, Matt.
Yeah, I agree. That was a dangerous play. And
Ortiz, shot! Just wide by Ortiz.
Keep an eye on Juan Gamboa, because his knee, he's still walking. He looks like he's walking okay, but I'm watching him just to see if there's any effects from that hit.
Silva. Referee called him for using his body again. He kicked the ball away. Be careful, Mr. Romero. You do not want to get a blue card right now after we just scored on a power play.
Yeah, it's David Ortiz there on the foul. And we talked about the fact that he's got 11 fouls, tied for 3rd in the MASL. He just tacked on a couple more.
Mendez over here in the corner here against Jamie Thomas. It's a mismatch, I believe, for the Baltimore Blast. It cost him McBentley earlier against Ferdinand. Dallas is a bit unorganized right now, Matt.
Yeah, they've got a couple of defenders out there that haven't played a lot this season together. Mike Jones, Rio Ramirez.
Uh-oh, a little slip. And Mike got the ball back and promptly lost it. If they hurry, 3-on-2. Roque, block by Mendez.
Nice job by the rookie getting down and in front of that ball.
Roque again, slots it And Gamboa cleans it up nicely. Roque just missed finding Jeremy Rayleigh.
Yeah, that dive, that tells me Juan Gamboa is feeling okay back there.
Good to see that.
Yep.
Morales, again, watch his left, comes inside, well defended.
Great defense there, number 17, Jamie Thomas.
Lovegrove on the ball, back to Ellis. 5:27 left in the third period. Quintana, back to Lovegrove. Still want to see Jamie getting the ball higher in the attack third, not in the middle third. He does his damage, as shown by that last goal he got. He wants the ball on cue. Lovegrove, 1-against-1 here. Lovegrove, left foot shot. Slots that one over. He tried to find Morales with a pass to the back post. Nicely read by the Baltimore defense.
Lovegrove absolutely deadly from that left side. He's hunting that hat trick.
He is. He definitely is. Lovegrove collects the ball outside of his foot. Used the boards nicely. Romero. Ortiz, back to Romero. And a foul and a blue card is going to be issued to Romero.
Yeah.
And I think that's coming from his last time when he was being in dissent.
Yeah, I think it was contact to the face, I believe, is what just happened. And what they're wanting is an ejection. That's what they're asking for.
And it's another lack of discipline. And now Roque, for his complaining to the bench official, has just got himself a misconduct. Sorry, man. It goes down to discipline, buddy.
Yeah, what's happening here is he's inside the referee's arc. He cannot be inside the referee's arc in pleading the case, and that's exactly why he's now off for a technical offense.
This all should lead to a power play opportunity for the Baltimore Blast. And once again, I got to tell you, it's silly to have just immature decisions on the field. You're winning the game 4-2.
And there's a myriad of colors of cards now.
Yeah.
We're looking up, and it looks like right now the Baltimore Blast are on the power play. I think that's the only thing, and that's for the Oscar Romero contact to the head, which I believe is the correct call.
And I think he also got a 5-minute major, so we'll have DeSouza, some of the first half. DeSouza will serve the 2 minutes, while Romero serves his 5 minutes. And Baltimore has Roque also in a 5 minutes. Both of those are not timed penalties. So resulting play is a 2-minute power play for the Blast with 4:31 left to go in the third period, and a very crucial moment in this game right now.
Absolutely. Dallas Sidekicks defense really needs to step up on this penalty kill.
Ferdinand, Donatelli, Ferdinand, Santana, Ortiz. I like how Dallas is pressing high a little bit here, though. Ferdinand, see how high Ortiz is pushing Melo. DeSantos should go right back to Gamboa. Easy collection. 1:30 left in this power play. Ortiz. Call for the foul.
Yeah.
No reaction afterwards. I like that. He's learning, young man.
He just seems to be everywhere, though. You've got to love him.
I love him. Yeah, I do. He's a good kid.
Always mixing it up.
Ferdinand. Melo. Ferdinand. Slots it over to Santos. Slots it again. Very well read.
Great job
that
by
time.
Silva.
Silva, absolutely well read that time, because Donatelli was just making that run for a tap-in.
Yeah, well read by Silva. Good defensive play there.
45 seconds left in the power play. DeSantos. Watch out for a shot in that back post, that tap in. DeSantos, shot, save Gamboa. 30 seconds.
Oh, and here's
breakaway
Mendez.
for Ortiz. Ortiz, shot off the boards. Just missed a shorthanded goal here from Ortiz. Boy, that would have been a backbreaker.
That would have really been impressive.
15 seconds ago in a power play. Donatelli. Slots it out of bounds.
Ooh.
With 5 seconds to go, allows both teams to make a change, and in essence will kill the power play.
That ball will come out. Really costly there.
That's a big penalty kill though, Matt.
Yep. Very impressive. Dallas Sidekicks playing.
Collected by Lovegrove. Penalties officially over. DeSouza is back on the field. Lovegrove, 3 against 1 with Jamie there. It's one way to stop him.
Your Dallas Sidekicks are back at full strength.
.2:13 left in this vital third period here. Sidekicks still nursing a 4-2 lead over the visiting Baltimore Blast. Hope you join this MASL soccer.
And Zella instructing from the back there. Couldn't get his man.
Off the boards. Mike Jones. Well defended by Jamie Thomas there. That last shot by Isaiah Dorsey almost had that back post lasered. 1:37 left. Dallas with possession.
What a difference Cody Ellis has made here back tonight after being off a game.
Dallas has 1 timeout left, and Baltimore has 2. Gamboa over the line, which is vital. Plays the ball into Morales. Morales fights for the ball in the corner. The thing that's impressive about Cody Ellis is he knows when the shift change.
Yeah.
It's a veteran experience right there.
Yeah, he's probably still kind of working his way back into game shape.
Absolutely, absolutely. It'll take some time. It will take some time. Ferdinand, good double team, good poke. Very good poke there by Silva. Varela.
I like the Varela-Luis Morales lineup. I just like these two out on the field at the same time.
Watch the back post here. Donatelli, blocked by Ellis. Again, Morales. 33 seconds ago, Morales. Morales looks a little fatigued right now. Got to keep their shifts very economical.
Irving High School came out of Irving High School, had a great outdoor career at Irving.
Ball's out of bounds, 13.4 seconds ago. Both teams make a quick shift. Donatelli on the ball. Plays in the corner to Hughes. Quintana collects him. Watch out for Ferdinand down here low again against Lee. Gave him a goal last time. Shot off the back post with Rio. That shot had Gamboa beat, waiting for Donatelli for a tap in.
Yeah, you just see the great positioning by Rio Ramirez. Such a great young defender. Played his rookie season at the Outlaws.
And we'll be right back with the fourth quarter action right after these messages.
Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve the economic challenges. Businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. Lead business back. At Comerica, we're providing millions in resources to help drive business to our communities. To find out how Comerica can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business.
Award-winning and delicious. When it's time to bring people together, nobody does it better. Romeo's Pizza connects.
Welcome back, everybody, to MASL Soccer. I'm Eddie Pushkarich. Alongside me is my sidekick, Matt Thornton. Matt, excellent first 3 quarters so far.
Yeah, really fun. And Jamie Lovegrove getting on the scoreboard tonight, man. You got to love the man here. And here's that first shot, just a laser in the first quarter. And the next one across from the left side. He is just absolutely lethal from the left side. The man from Crowley, England, has his family across the pond here in-house and his beautiful little children watching. They got to be proud of Daddy tonight.
Yeah, that's quality right there, let me tell you. So good for him. Good for the Sidekicks, bad for the Blast. 4-2 as we enter the all-important, crucial 4th period. 2-goal lead, as they say in soccer, is the worst you can possibly have. The next goal is vital. If Dallas gets it, Baltimore's looking for ordering some pizza on the way home.
The thing is, though, this is indoor soccer, right? You can turn around a 4-2 in no time. So the Dallas Sidekicks need to not rest on their laurels.
Absolutely. Here we go. Get ready. Get your popcorn. Strap in, guys. Buckle up. Here we go for MASL Soccer. 4th quarter action. Dallas Sidekicks versus visiting Baltimore Blast.
I guarantee you, Jamie Lovegrove wants that 3rd goal. He wants that hat trick.
He does
badly.
want the hat trick. Absolutely. Now we have both teams that have their benches in the other half of their attack. So the shift changes are vital. And as we talked about in the beginning, Matt, Baltimore used to playing on a smaller field. Let's see how they react now with their fitness.
Yeah, this is going to be a very important quarter.
Both teams play again on Sunday.
And Rio Ramirez on the foul there on Jeff Machad.
Ferdinand and Quintana continue their rivalry there in the corner. That 1v1 duel has been really, really good tonight. Around to Sousa, off the boards, Gamboa, and he collects it.
Great job making himself big along the wall there and just calmly pulls that second ball down. Beautiful job.
Rayleigh went around to Sousa. Mendez. Mendez went around Melo. And we've got just a little bit of exchanging of...
Mendez did not like that he was being straddled, still is being straddled there. And I believe it's going to be a drop ball. Let's see what happens here. Melo.
I don't think they're practicing social distance right now.
No,
Matt.
they're definitely not.
And Echo, we're...
Mendez, the rookie here. Here we can see it again. A nice little move there. Tried to pull the ball back and just couldn't pull it and missed. Melo in, and you see they just get tangled up, and I think Melo just kind of takes a seat, and Mendez stands up. That's riding the bull there. We're in Dallas.
Drop ball. Morales in the corner against Machad. Morales comes away with it. Morales, again, those quick feet he has. 13:40 left in the 4th quarter, excuse me. Rio. Jones. Giveaway. Melo's taken down by Ortiz. And it looks like we've got more shenanigans and a blue card. Now we got Morales and Machad exchanging pleasantries.
Yeah, getting very, very chippy down there. And you see Cody Ellis down there talking to Machad. I'll tell you right now, Cody Ellis is, we call him the Hulk, because when he gets angry, you don't like when the Hulk is angry, okay?
And Vanzella needs to get into his box without causing more havoc over here.
He's laughing. Ellis is laughing.
And unfortunately, Mr. Ortiz is going to have to serve 2 penalty minutes yet again, Matt.
Just undisciplined there. We talked about he led the league in penalty minutes, and boy, he's going to be leading it by quite some time more.
Well, Baltimore now has a really, really good chance here to get this game back within reach with a 2-minute power play at 13:36 of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, his contact above the shoulder again with the elbow.
Call.
Sorry, Ed.
My bad. Melo, Roque, Dos Santos. Roque with the shot. Referee give the assist to Jones to collect that one. Jones on the run. Fernandez trying to catch him. Looking at back post for Jamie Lovegrove. Lovegrove strokes the ball back in the defensive half and will probably get it back again, which he does in the corner. Jamie collects it. One against Mello. Roque comes to help out a little bit. Creates a 2-on-1, collects the ball.
Just happy to rag the ball out. Some time out there, just playing a little keep away.
Speaking of time, 1:21 left in this power play for the Baltimore Blast. Donatelli, Ferdinand. Donatelli, Ferdinand, Roque. Again, Baltimore's not moving the ball with much pace right now, so it allows Dallas to get in those passing lanes quick. Donatelli, 51 seconds to go in the power play for Baltimore. Roque, shot, save, Gamboa.
Beautiful save, diving to his right.
Shot, block by De Silva. Mike Jones with the block. Decides not to chase wisely. 25 seconds to go in the power play. 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Dallas still holding a 4-2 lead of the Baltimore Blast. Roque. Shot, save, Gamboa.
What a save by Juan Gamboa, point blank from Roque. My goodness, Juan Gamboa.
Donatelli finds Roque in the corner. 3 seconds to go. Ortiz is out of the box. Save by Gamboa. Block again by Varela. Jones, if he hurries, has Ortiz on the backside for 2-on-1. Well done by Ferdinand to break up the pass.
My goodness, had some hot action going on tonight. Back and forth.
What a fantastic block by Silva. Lovegrove, 1 against 3. Surely a foul, none given. 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. End-to-end action, Matt.
Yep. Referee immediately waved off that foul. Jamie Lovegrove thought there was a little bit of contact to the face, but perhaps not.
Roque to Vanzella. Vanzella finds, is that Hughes in the corner? I believe, yes it is. Again, the Sidekicks come out with it. Pedra, Ortiz, Varela, Ortiz, shot! Just off the back post. Well played, Rio wins the ball. Ortiz just took an elbow to the head.
Yeah.
A nasty elbow. It's got to be 2 minutes.
There it is.
Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think he's just frustrated the Baltimore Blast defense. And yeah, you can see the replay here. And if we can get it, and man, came down right with that left elbow. That's Lucas Roque. Excuse me, that's not Roque, sorry.
That's Jamie Thomas, I believe.
Thank you, sir.
Sidekicks are not happy with that, as they're letting some of the Baltimore Blast players know. Let's keep our cools here, boys.
Yeah, the elbows are flying around tonight.
It's a lucky opportunity that one is not reviewed. I'm sorry, that was Mike Diesel, Matt, with the elbow, the 2-minute penalty. Not Jamie Thomas, my apologies. So Jamie, don't want to give him any more bad
You corrected
press.
me, and I just said, yeah, he knew exactly what he was saying.
Let's hope Ortiz okay. That was a nasty elbow.
Yeah.
Power play opportunity, 10:22 left. Dallas now has a chance to really put a dinger in this game here. Lovegrove to Ellis. I expect patience here on the Sidekicks on this one. Pedra, Ellis. Watch out for Silva down low. He's just sneaking around on the back post. See if Dallas can't find him. Ellis, Pedra. Shot, blocked by Hughes. Dallas set piece.
Good
1:31 left in this power play, Matt.
Good discipline by Baltimore there. Just maintaining their box shape.
Ellis with an elbow, not called. A push, not called. Referee's letting them play, love it. Lovegrove collects the ball. Dallas keeps the pressure on in the attacking third. Morales, watch a left foot, shot. Blocked by Thomas.
Yeah, good block there.
Lovegrove Pedra. Again, Silva's down low. Also, Cody Ellis providing a screen in front of the goalkeeper, Vanzel. Lovegrove, shot, good! Good! Dallas Sidekicks! I believe Cody Ellis after the lethal strike from Jamie Lovegrove.
Yeah, we're going to have to see here because it's definitely Jamie Lovegrove on the shot. Did it hit a Sidekicks player or a Baltimore Blast player? We can watch here on this replay. Comes back over to Lovegrove, and here is the shot. And yeah, I think you're right. I think Cody Ellis did in fact get a piece of that. So we'll watch it again from a slightly different angle and see if we get a better look at it. Yeah,
it did.
I think it off the caboose of Cody Ellis.
Cody Ellis with the timely duck hits him off the backside, goes in the goal. But guess what? They all count. 9:15 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas Sidekicks 5, Baltimore Blast 2.
I think Jamie's laughing there. He's like, bruv, why didn't you just duck more and I would have got my hat trick? But a nice redirect by Cody Ellis. And that, I believe that's Cody Ellis's first of the year. Yes, that's his first goal of the season.
Wow, it's a case of Baltimore having the power play not being successful. Dallas gets a power play. They are successful. It's 5-2, 3-goal lead. 8:59 left in the fourth quarter. Really important few minutes right now. Jones against Ferdinand. Mello around the boards nicely. Ortiz, whoo! What a nice job by Mello around Ortiz. Very nicely used the boards.
Yeah, dangerous play there. Did a good job of putting it in front. Not a Baltimore Blast player to knock it home, though.
Once again, the only time these two teams meet this entire season, Matt.
3 times since 2016 tonight.
Steal. Varela. Nice steal by Varela. Read that very nicely.
And Varela.
Ortiz.
Varela does that. He's sneaky like that. He did that against the Kansas City Comets as well.
Romero plays the ball, gets deep again. Well read by Donatelli. I really like Donatelli.
Yeah.
He's a good player. Rio wins the battle of the head balls there. Mendez. Ferdinand.
There's Mike Jones.
Well read by Mike Jones there.
Yeah, Mike Jones sliding over. He saw that one.
7:40 left in the fourth quarter. We're getting close to getting Baltimore to pull their 6th attacker here, Matt. I'm guessing here sometime maybe in the next minute. Although steal. Ferdinand with a cut. Slots to Santos. Save Gamboa. Just relieve pressure for Ortiz.
Ball just cleared, trying to get a change in.
DeSantos was, and a timeout given and called for by Baltimore, and I'm assuming with 7:12 left, we may see a 6th attacker for Baltimore.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Smart to pull that 6th attacker in now. Now I'd go with you.
And we'll be right back with the last 7:12 with MASL Soccer right after these messages.
Award-winning and delicious. When it's time to bring people together, nobody does it better. Romeo's Pizza connects.
Welcome back to the Credit Union of Texas Event Center. With just over 7 minutes left in this game, your Dallas Sidekicks lead 5-2 on the Baltimore Blast. As we mentioned earlier in our broadcast, Baltimore is being led by Coach Neto, who actually once played with Sidekicks coach Ricardinho. Coach Neto told me he's impressed with how his friend and former teammate has been able to turn this program around since being unexpectedly thrusted into this head coaching position. Neto said Dallas may be young, but they show a lot of promise and a bright future as they have gotten better each game. Neto even joked that he was glad they only had to play Dallas once this year. Ed and Matt.
Appreciate that information. It's like I said before, it's a small soccer world. It's no big surprise that both these Brazilians know each other quite well. Both very good men, by the way, as well too.
And although the Dallas Sidekicks leading 5-2, they are down 18-8 in shots on the game, Ed. Does that shock you?
It is. It does shock me. But what doesn't shock me is the fact that Baltimore pulled their keeper with 7 minutes to go with a 6th attacker to try and get back in this game. 6 against 5. Melo has donned the 6th attacker jersey. Santana. Shot, save, Gamboa. Decided to relax and not go for the big one. Ortiz with the semi-breakaway. Ortiz, no foul. Good tackle by Ferdinand. Roque cleans it up. Donatelli again with a nice soft touch. I'm telling you, he's a good player.
Very good player. And I think that Juan Gamboa was confused for a split second because Melo's jersey is a teal, but almost a green. It looked like a green player running down the field, didn't it?
That's a good call, Matt. Yeah. You think it would have a bit more of a distinguished color there. Shot, save, Gamboa. What a great reaction save with his right foot.
And Gamboa.
Right hand, excuse me.
Gamboa holding that right knee again. You got to watch that.
I saw that from that previous penalty.
Wincing.
He is. With a game Friday, it's important that he's okay.
Yeah, Chase Coy is the backup goalkeeper if Sidekicks need him to come in.
Pedro slots over to Lovegrove. Lovegrove still looking for that hat trick, I'm sure.
Yeah.
5:30 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas maintains a 5-2 lead of the Baltimore Blast. Hope you guys are having fun watching this MASL soccer that's best. Don't forget, Sunday again. Both teams play again. Dallas hosting Milwaukee, 12:30 right here at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen, Texas.
Dallas Sidekicks going to play keep away here for the next 5 minutes if they possibly can.
Well read by Melo. Roque. See if he takes him on here. Roque, watch the boards. Off the boards. Gamboa smothers the board. That's experience right there for you, Matt.
Yeah, he just knew that was going right off the board.
Hughes. Really nicely off the bench to read that one. Hughes. Well read by Mike Jones. Brendan Lee. Gamboa collects it. Donatelli almost nicked that one in.
Yeah.
Stay in play, and it's off.
Sidekicks scrambling on defense right now. I think they really just wanted to get that ball out of their zone.
It's hard to change defensively when your bench is in the attack half of the field, too.
Yeah, good point.
Ferdinand. You know, Matt, teams have a coin flip, and they choose that option to see which bench they want to defend and attack. It's one of the new rules instead of this year by MASL. I like it.
Yeah.
Adds tactics to the game.
For sure.
Slot. Shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Machado off the crossbar. Off the Santos' first feed. Baltimore unlucky there. 3:55 left. Melo. Roque off the board to himself. Shot and a goal. Goal. Just like that. 3:52 to go. Sidekicks 5. Baltimore Blast 3.
Yeah, and unfortunate there for the Sidekicks, but Baltimore just being persistent, peppering Dallas Sidekicks goalkeeper Juan Gamboa. And we're going to see the replay here. And this is Roque off the wall, and the shot again. Nice job by number 6, Hughes, Josh Hughes, I believe. No, it's Machado. You're right. Thank you.
Machado with the
number
tap
9.
in. But what a great play by Roque to pass ball to himself off the boards. He's done it several times today.
Yeah. Lucas Roque gets the assist.
You know, there's an old phrase, ball or body gets by you, not both. And in that case, Roque got the ball and the body past the Sidekicks defender. 3:33 left. Vanzello to the bench. Mello back on. 6 attacker continues. 5-3. Steal by Ortiz. Goal's open if he wants it. A nice soft chip by Pedro, right of the, just wide of the goal. That would have been a backbreaker.
Yeah, Jeff Michaud's first goal on the season.
Donatelli, one of his first bad touches of the night. 3 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Dallas still clinging to a 5-3 lead. Off the boards to Santos. Well read. And a goal. Just like that. It is 5-4, and guess who? Donatelli. He has earned that goal tonight.
Yeah, he has, and he just picked that very difficult angle from the left side of the goal. And I'll tell you right now, here we go. And Jones just did not clear it well, and just upper right-hand corner by Donatelli.
Wow, what a roof shot that was. Like I said before, he's a good player. He just showed that right there, didn't he? 2:51 left. Now what do? Do you keep your keeper in?
Well,
and you go back to the 6th attacker?
See,
I mean, Neto's trying to make a decision right now.
Yeah, Sidekicks just kind of reeling right now. They're really back on their heels. I think they're playing not to lose instead of playing to win, and that's really costing them. They're scrambling on defense. This is where a guy like Ricardinho, I think his veteran savvy as a head coach, is going to come in and say, guys, calm down. You need to get back to the great defensive play you've had in the previous parts of the game.
Do you want to wear the same jersey as your favorite Sidekicks player? Well, purchase your Sidekicks gear at our own fan store to look like your favorite players. Visit DallasSidekicks.com/store for all your Sidekicks gear. Okay, Matt Thornton, let's strap them on, buddy. 2:51 to go. Dallas Sidekicks 5, Baltimore Blast 4. Vanzella is indeed going into the goal, at least for the beginning of this Dallas kickoff.
Yeah, the Dallas Sidekicks need to play some possession ball here. They need to possess the ball. No bad passes, crisp with their passes. You know, Mike Jones there with that, you know, kind of arguably kind of a lazy clearance there, gave up that opportunity. Dallas Sidekicks need to regroup, maintain possession, and get this win.
They got to play. You can't stop playing with a lead. Hence, 2 goals. Indoor, just like that. Back to Gamboa. Jones, Morales, back to Jones. Jones, Vanzella comes out nicely, a little bit too far ahead of him. Morales tried to chip him. Unlucky.
Boy, I thought there was
timeout.
I thought there was a foul there on Mike Jones, because Mike Jones was around the player and just got chipped there, and I thought that was a non-call by the referee. They've done a decent job tonight calling this game, but I think that's a key missed play there, Ed.
Well, with the timeout now, it gives Neto a chance once again to organize his 6th attacker. Mello once again dons the 6th attacker jersey. So for the last 2:29, I expect a lot of pressure here from Baltimore Blast.
It's retro night here in Allen, Texas. So you're seeing some of the retro costumes.
MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, standings, and in-depth features with names like Michael Lewis, Michelle Gingras, and more. Bookmark the page now so you don't miss a note. Once again, 2:29 left in the 4th quarter. If you're just joining us, wow, what a game you're in for here for the last 2:29. And what a game you've missed so far.
What a game. And in the 4th quarter, Ed, shots Baltimore 10, Dallas 1.
Wow.
1 shot on goal. We talked about they're kind of playing back not to lose. It's a great example of what we're talking about. For the game, 23-8, Baltimore leads Dallas. My goodness.
That's incredible. That is absolutely shocking. And the 1 shot was a goal from Lovegrove off of Cody Ellis' backside, which did result in a goal.
They're making their shots count for sure, but I mean, you've got to see. And in the 3rd, they only had 1 shot as well. So, wow. I mean, the Sidekicks just not shooting right now, really need to get back to playing their game.
2:20 left. Roque. Dallas get a little bit higher with their press now, which I like to see. 6 attacker, donned again by Melo. On the ball, Melo. Roque off the boards. Roque. Melo. Dallas is sitting really far deep. Donatelli off the backside. Roque. Oh, it's pinball right now, Matt.
My goodness, they're just peppering the goal.
1:50 left. Sidekicks have got to step up and play a little bit more. Cody Ellis pressures a little bit. DeSantos, this steal by Quintana. Mike Jones could ice it here if he can. He tried to find Ortiz just a little bit too much in front. Ortiz had a nice step in there. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas clinging to a 5-4 lead. Melo. I think you want to keep it. I'll tell you, they got Roque and Donatelli on both sides. Off the boards. Block by Ortiz. Gamboa comes and collects it. No timeouts for Dallas. 1 left for Baltimore. Last minute of the game.
And just another turnover there. You'd love to see him just settle that ball down and maintain possession, but they seem to be happy just to give the ball away.
I'd like to see a little more experienced player on the field right now instead of Ortiz right there. Down low to Mashad. Quintana steps over on cue. Mike Jones wins the ball. 40 seconds ago, DeSantos. Jones. DeSantos back in the corner. Donatelli off the boards. Roque shot over the boards. 35 seconds ago. Melo. Donatelli. Block by Cody Ellis.
Huge block by Cody Ellis there to get that ball, to give his teammates a breather.
There's some tired legs on the field. Quintana's bent over, gasping for air. 25 seconds ago. Melo to Roque again. Slide again. Donatelli. 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 Slide by Quintana. Jones with a steal. Jones down the line. 7 seconds ago. 3 seconds ago. 2, 1. What a finish. What a game.
Wow. And
what an effort by Baltimore.
And I'll tell you, every Sidekicks player out there right now on the field.
Exhausted.
Lying down, exhausted. What a tilt between the Baltimore Blast and the Dallas Sidekicks tonight. My God, I'm tired.
I'm exhausted. This is absolutely MASL soccer at its finest. It's a phenomenal game tonight, indoor soccer fans. Wow. We will be back to catch our breaths and recap this game in just a few seconds.
Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve the economic challenges. Businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. Lead business back. At Comerica, we're providing millions in resources to help drive business to our communities. To find out how Comerica can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business.
Welcome back, everybody. Eddie Pushkarich here alongside my sidekick, Matt Thornton. Matt, I'm exhausted.
Man, what a game. What an awesome game between two number 2 teams, one in the East, one in the West. And I'll tell you, man, we saw Retro Night, and they lit it up out there. What an incredible back-and-forth action. You got a couple of scores from Jamie Lovegrove. I thought he was very, very good on the game. And, of course, the man you mentioned many times, Tony Donatelli, and got that last goal, made it closer than the Dallas Sidekicks wanted to.
Yeah, first of all, hats off to the Blast. Down 5-2. They were kind of really out of it. They just gave up a bad goal. They had a power play opportunity. Nothing came of it. Dallas got their power play, made it a 5-2 game, and then just hung on. They pulled their keeper, put Mello with the 6th attacker, and just hammered the Sidekicks goal. And Juan Gamboa again and again and again. What was the shot total there, Matt? I mean, it was just...
Shots were Baltimore 24, Dallas 8.
And how many in the second half?
Yeah, in the second half.
1 in the third quarter, 2. 1 in the fourth quarter?
Dallas had 2 in the second half. Not enough, right?
Not enough, but you know what? It all leads to a victory for the Sidekicks, and they will sleep a little bit easier tonight. But I don't think Ricardinho will. Even though you won the game, he's got to be a little bit concerned with lack of attacking prowess in the second half.
Well, that's exactly right. And we saw Kansas City came storming back. That game going into the final quarter was pretty close, actually. The Sidekicks were in scoring position, but the Kansas City Comets just poured it on, very similar to what the Baltimore Blast did tonight. Ricardinho and team, they've got to clean that up for this next game. They've got to play full 4 quarters all the way through.
Yeah, it's a lesson. It's a lesson we have to go. So, Laura Sadler, what do you have for us right now?
Who I have is Jamie Lovegrove, without a doubt, is our man of the match. And this game, it was a nail-biter. It came down to the very end. What do you have to say about your team being able to pull this one off?
Listen, that's a very, very good team. We knew it was going to come close at the end, but the boys showed a little bit of heart. The boys showed a little bit of desire. We spoke at halftime. Actions speak louder than words, and we showed it tonight. We showed that we can compete with teams of that caliber. It's in our minds, and we just got to be stronger from start to the finish. And hey, we can put performances like that. Bring on Milwaukee on Sunday.
And tonight was your first multi-goal performance. I know you want to argue you had the hat trick. Cody Ellis may have stolen it from you, but besides that, you came to this team late in this season. What do you have to say about the tremendous impact that you've been able to make here with the Dallas Sidekicks?
Listen, when I got the call to come back in with the organization, it was something that I wanted to do. The biggest reason that I came back was my family, and they mean a lot to me, but the most, another person was Ricardinho. We have a very, very good friendship. He was my teammate, captain, and now coach, and when I sat down and spoke with the owner and Ricky, it was a no-brainer. I wanted to come back to Dallas. I wanted to play at home. And, I just keep doing what I do and hope I can be an impact on the field. I wasn't very happy with my performances early on. I think this one was a good one for me tonight. The aim was to bring goals and assists to the team. Whether or not Cody touched it, whether or not it was a deflection, we still won the game, and that's the biggest thing for us right now.
All righty, well, thank you. Congratulations on a fantastic game and a great win.
Thank you very much.
All right, Ed and Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Laura. Wow. I'm still just wow. I mean, Jamie said it right there as well, too. They beat a really good Baltimore Blast team today.
They did indeed. And, man, I'll tell you that these two teams, if you see in the playoffs, you can see these guys in the playoffs again. That would be a fun way to watch them match up again, wouldn't it?
It's a was their only meeting of the year.
I know.
This was a fun game.
It really was.
It was an absolute barn burner.
Baltimore, very physical, great job. And they really do a nice job of being disciplined in their end. And, boy, pressure. You talk about pressure. Their offensive pressure was impressive.
It was. I'm a little concerned with Juan Gamboa's knee injury.
Yeah, me too. I know.
hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Because he's between the pipes. He's just stellar.
He's Mr. Sidekick. He does everything. And here, let's see a little recap here. A nice block by Cody Ellis. And here's, and look at Juan Gamboa diving, making that save, just pulling the ball out of harm's way. And there's another Juan Gamboa save. My goodness. What a player. I call him the spider monkey because he seems like he has an extra arm sometimes. I don't know how he does it. And, he's just been such a stalwart for so many seasons here, has Juan Gamboa.
It's such an important position. I mean, you need someone like that to bail you out when you make a mistake in front. Whether it's a forward, a midfielder, or a defender. When you make a mistake, you get beat. You get a guy like that behind the pipes that bails you out. Some of the boys might buy him a couple of ice cream smoothies after this game.
I know, and I know his wife Jamie and his twins at home are very proud of Juan tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. We can't wait for the next game, which is Sunday, and it's going to be a 12:30 start. Tonight's winning score, obviously, the Dallas Sidekicks beat the Baltimore Blast 5-4. The next game is January 16th when the Dallas Sidekicks take on the Milwaukee Wave. Be sure to follow the Sidekicks on Twitter at GoSidekicks. You can also check us out online at DallasSidekicks.com and on Facebook and Instagram. I'm Eddie Pushkarich alongside my partner, Matt Thornton. Matt, thanks again.
Yep.
We'll see you on Sunday.